Hi guys, sorry for being a little bit late with getting this to you. What happened was I only recorded the sound and didn't record the picture when I recorded stuff the other night. So I'll just quickly show you what we're going to do and what you need to do. So probably be a lot quicker than what you've been doing. So you've got to go and find your WordPress account, log into it. Once you're logged in, you'll come to like a little information page. You need to come up here on the top left hand side, click on My Site, and that'll open up all your information. It'll show you your stats straight away as the first thing that you'll see. Okay, for you probably just first thing you need to do is come across to the right here. Okay, click on the little drop down here, and that'll have all the information about your site. You can add your details in here if you want, your account settings. You don't really need to buy anything at this time, just this is where all that stuff is sort of held. Okay, coming back to my site over here again. For you, come down to settings is the next thing you need to do, down the bottom. Important things here to do is probably just fill in the title and a tagline. You don't have to have a tagline, you can leave that empty and it just won't show up, which is pretty good. There's the website there that you're created, and then come down to the actual time zone here and change it. You'll find Australia and you can click to Sydney. That's pretty important because especially if you want to schedule things, you can do that. Underneath that's your privacy. You can click whether you want public, hidden, or private. You can hide it initially, but for this particular WordPress site, you're not going to have any problems, so I just leave it public. Once you've done all that, you've got to make sure you go and save these settings as they happen. So there's little saves for each block. Make sure you save those things there. If you want to get rid of the website completely at the end of the day, this delete your site permanently down the bottom, you can click on it. Just be aware of that. That if you do create WordPress sites down the track, to activate some plugins, you will need to still go to a WordPress.com site like this. So sometimes we just create a simple landing page, just leave it there, and it's something to go back to later on. Above that are your domains, so you can go and buy domains if you want, but it'll tell you what domain you're using at the moment. So if you go and put www.crazyphotos2017.wordpress.com, you'll come up with this particular website that I've been playing around with. Above that are plugins. Okay, there's lots of plugins, but unfortunately in this level, you've got to actually go and upgrade your business plan to get access to them. I wouldn't do that. This is really just about learning how to build some pages, get a bit of a look, playing with menus, just getting a feel of this WordPress before you can hook into something really big and better. The next one of that is people. Okay, so that just tells me that there's only one person for this site, and that's the admin, so that's me. Click over here, it'll give me nothing. So it's a bit limited. Next week I'll show you a proper WordPress site where you've got full control over all of this. Sharing, you can share it on all your Facebook, Twitters, all that type of thing. They're extra things that you just link to it. You just put in your details for your Facebook and you're in business. This one here, themes. This is where you can go and find a theme that you want to look at, and there's lots of free ones. Up in the top right corner here is the word free. If you click on it, it brings up all those ones. On the magnifying glass here, or the search engine, you can put in something like photography. Make sure I spell it properly. Jeez. And it'll bring up all the photography ones for you. Okay. You can simply choose one of these. Once you've chosen it, you can have a look at an open live demo if that's the sort of thing you want. And then from there, you can activate it. There'll be a little button here up the top here, activate this free design. Once you click on that, that's the new look that your website's going to have. It's not going to have all the pictures and all the words and stuff. You need to go and add them yourself. Go back to all themes. So this is where you can go in and do these themes. If you click on customize, the one that you load then, this is where you can come through and change things in there. The site identity. You can put a logo in. You can change, your taglines. You can add a little site icon there that appears up when it comes up here. You can change what's in the footer or the look. The logo, powered by WordPress. A few of these types of things you can change, modify. Features. You can write a headline that's going to appear in a description. There's click me buttons. You just need to have a read and a look at all this. Your contact information is pretty important. Put down how you want people to contact you. style pack, so you can still, although you've picked a theme, you can still go through and choose these different looks, and it'll give you those particular looks. Colours and backgrounds, again, you can choose certain colours for things to happen, or you can just come up here to the palette, and there's a whole heap of default ones that you can choose, which will give you some interesting looks. You know, you can choose one that you like. Fonts, you can change the types of fonts you want for your headings or your base print. So you can have different ones if you want, or you can make them the same. Menus, this is pretty important. You've got a primary menu. If you click on it, you can then control what pages you see. So if you've created a heap of these pages, which are appearing here, but you don't want them all to show, you can simply click on the one you want and come down and remove it. Okay? And later on, if you want to add more, just click the add button, and it'll let you go in and see the ones you've got created and add them across as well. So for example, I don't have the home page there, I can click on that. Now the home page has been added, and it's actually here. And by grabbing these and moving them around, you can actually reposition how they are in the menu on the actual screen here. So this is pretty good to play with. Going back again, content options, you know, what do you want people to see? You know, if you put things out there, because remember, this WordPress was a blogging website initially, but now everyone uses it to build websites. So it's just trying to get back to its few basics. Widgets, these are little things that can appear down here in the footer. So at the moment for ours, on the first footer, we've got a little calendar there. And when you add a widget, you click on it, you've got a whole heap of different options here that you can click on. I'll just find another one that Mike can quickly add. We can add a gallery if you want to, but I'm just going to probably grab a Facebook plugin. And see down here, it's got a little plugin, Facebook Stunning. Just got to go in and set it up. Okay, add the information here, and then I can add that plugin in there. If I want to remove it, just press delete, and it's gone. Won't be there. So these are little widgets that you can put down the bottom or on the side of your pages, and you can have, you know, you can have little click-ons that people can click to. Your static page. So up here, this is where you choose, do you want a web page or do you want a blog page? So static posts are where all your blogs appear, and that's what people see all the time. So some people want that. They create blogging, and they just want, you know, that's what they put out all the time. That's what they want. But if you're creating a web page, that's important that this is chosen as a static page. Okay? And you can put it up there. So make sure that's important. Make sure you save and publish, because that will fix up all those little changes that you made, so you will see it. Okay, testimonials, they're things that people can write and you can add, and you can actually do a widget where people will see your testimonials. Same as comments, same deal. Comments are written what's after blogs, and you can come in and basically see what comments have been written. A lot of the time you can set it up, especially in these settings down here, that you have to approve them before they're displayed. So if someone puts a comment about a post, you look at it and go, yep, I'm happy for people to see that, and you let it go. If it's nasty, well, then you could say, no, I don't want that to go out. Media, these are all your photographs that you add. So as you're building a page, you'll upload images, and they're all stored here in the media. But you can go in and have a look, resize, do all types of things. Blog posts, they're the same as really pages, except a blog post it's an actual story that you've created. Okay, and they're for people that blog. So if you want to create a blog page, you can write a weekly story, have it appear, and you would create it as a blog. And it will just appear in order on your particular blog page, whether you create a separate one or you have a blog as your website. Site pages, we're going to go into that shortly and just look at how to build something. Pretty simple. Up there it says you're on the free plan. They want you to upgrade. I wouldn't do it with this. This is really just a learning curve, understanding, you know, how to create a simple basic page for free. So do all that type of thing. Up here you've got your view your website, so you can click on it and you can actually see what your website looks like for real. Okay, and check out all the buttons work, etc. So these home pages, crazy photography, all that type of thing, they're all pages you click on and they go to, and these are pages. So that's what we create. So here's a page of the about page. Notice I've got a contact page. I can click on it and I can come in here and go, oh wow, that's a contact page. So I can leave a message and send it off. So we build these, and these are what makes up, and then you can add them to your menu, and then people can access them. So you can do things like galleries, you can do about us, you can create a page with a heap of links on. You can just create an information page or a course page or a trip page or something, whatever you want to do, it's unlimited. So you click on your site pages, and as you can see here, I've got a variety of them already created. So they're pretty easy to do. You just go add a page, and then all it is a title up here. So let's just call it links. Okay, I'll just create a page for links. Okay, so the next thing that's going to happen is if I click down here, I can write things. So you write something like these are my favourite links. Okay. Oh, I didn't spell R. These are. Views. You just fix things. These are my favourite links. I highlight that. I click up here. It's written as a paragraph at the moment, but I'm going to change to a heading because, like, Google will like that because I've got the word links. The site's called links. It's in the header. It's also my title. So they're things that the algorithms on Google will pick up. Press enter. It's now back to paragraphs. So I'm just going to say, we'll just go here. My links. Okay, then I press enter, and then I can put something in here like www.creativelive.com. Once I've done that, I can highlight it. I'm going to copy that, so I'm just going to go Command C or Control C, whatever you can, whether you're using a PC or a Mac. And then I'm going to click up here on the little link button, click on it, and up here it says the URL, go Control V, click, it's into there, and I'm just going to go add. So now that's going to be a live link. So I can create a few of these. Right here, I can go craft and vision. So I've just written the word here. I haven't got it written as a www dot thing. Come up here, click links again. This time I'm going to go www dot craft and vision.com. Okay, I better go back and fix up this a little bit. Okay, so now I've added the URL and I go add the link. So now this is a link that will go to that actual web address or URL. So I don't have to write the URL or the web address. I can just create a link and put that in the link, so people can click on these and go to that. If I want to add, highlight this text here, I just highlight it, and I can make it bold. I can make it italic. I can position it, with a header, Apple Z, or correction, I shouldn't say that. Command Z or Control Z will undo an action for you. So you've got these basic controls up here to be able to do things. If I click down here, I can go add, and it gives you a variety. You can add photos, etc. So if I click media, I've got a choice here to go and upload my photos and use them, whatever I want to use. So I usually resize my photos so they're about anywhere between 800 pixels to 1024. And now that tends to load fairly quickly. You can upload them. So where it says new media here, you click there. And remember I said you need to go and create a Word document with everything you want to write, so you just cut and paste it in. Same as your photos. If you've already got them prepped, you can just come through here and click something you like. What have I got? There's a mower, jet ski. What have I got here that's exciting? Probably nothing here. This is all just uploaded stuff. Billy Slater. Cooper Creek. Oh, end of days. There's stuff that belongs to someone else. Don't even recognise that photo. So there's some weird stuff here I don't even recognise myself. But yeah, so you can go and pick a photo. What's that one there? A motorcycle. Links, end of the day. No, that's there. Oh, there you go. We'll put something here like when we're doing the exhibition. There you go. Press OK. That photo's going to upload because it's probably been resized fairly quickly. Once it comes up, so it's a photo of Faye and Cheryl. So I'll just quickly get there. So the smaller the photos, the quicker they're going to load, quicker they're going to work. So they're the things you want. So you can upload this. It'll upload here, but I still don't have to choose it. I can say, okay, I don't want to use that at the moment. I'm going to use this photo right here and go continue, and it will be loaded in. Insert. Okay, I've loaded 2 photos in. There you go. How good's that? So by clicking on these photos, I can actually, move them to the center, left and right, up and down. If I want to get rid of something, because they're both together, I need to edit it that way. So I can click here. I actually tiled the page for some reason. I don't know why. Individual images. There you go. Update. Now they're individual images. So I've got a lot more control. I can throw them in the bin. So you can do things with them. So you can just create your page as you like. Once you've done that, over the right-hand side, there are some options. So you've got your page settings, you go status. This is where you click to make it public. Once you do that, it becomes live, and you'll find it where you'll be able to add it in your menu. Okay? Your feature pages where you can set a little photo in here, and people will see that when they quickly see your information on the web. Page attributes. This is where you tell it whether it's a blog or a page or whatever. So I just click on page, because that's all it's going to be, is a page that you're going to use. Sharing. You can add share buttons to this page that people see, like if you already got your Facebook links, all that type of thing happening. So you've got them there. More options. There's slugs, which are links, which are not really worrying about at this stage. We'll just keep it simple. So now I've got that. I'm going to click publish. Well, before I do that, I go up here to the preview button, click preview, and I'm going to have a look at what the page is going to look like. This is how the page is looking. So it's got my links, got those photos there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Once you're happy with it, you kill it off and simply go publish. Okay, and now this page will be becoming live. And as I said, you can go back to your site here. I can come down to the theme where I'm going to customize it and come into menu, hit the primary one, and I'm going to find that links page. There it is. Okay, it's now being added. I want to move it up in front of in my contacts. Okay, notice that I had that little drop down here. So I can actually do that. So I'm going to do with that one. I'm going to put that over the side. But see this about? I'm going to go to the contact and move it in. So that now becomes what we call a child. So that's the main one we're going to see. So notice in the menu here, we've got about, but you can't see the contact. There's a little arrow there. So let me just save this and I'll show you what's going to happen. So now, once this is saved, I go to the real page, to your site. I can click on here and see how contacts appear under here. So I can go to the About page, or I can go to the Contact page. So this is really good if you want to reduce the size of your menu. You can go through and do that. So all I want you to do is have a bit of a play, try and put something together, muck around with it. Go to the website, go to the web and just do a search, and you'll guarantee you will find something out there that will help you play around and change things. But this is fairly limited. And in our next session, I will show you what the real power of having a proper website is and you can do. Okay, and I'll have something created and we can throw it together really quick. Okay, so that's it. Good luck, and I can't wait to see it. Make sure you send me your URL for your website so I can have a look at it before, and then we can all show everyone on the night what you've done. So give it a go. Woohoo!